well, if your lucky number is 7, we are here for you. This is our 7th attempt at trying to film this because Edwin keeps screwing everything up.
What?
Just kidding. I screwed up the last 3. My dog screwed up the first 3. We're in shambles today.
I'll take blame on one too.
How?
I don't know. I just want to. Leave me alone.
He put the dog toy in the way of my dog, so my dog tried to jump on the table and grab it.
That's fair. I'll take that blame.
And then got upset and ran into the camera. We're in shambles, y'all.
Yeah.
We're even more in shambles because I made a mistake. I print off sheets so we can go through all the games. I did not include the other 2 Thanksgiving games and the Friday game.
Bad boy.
I let us all down,
That's bad.
It's fine.
and I'm sorry.
Stuff happens.
So we're here now, and Pops called Edwin here earlier this morning and gave him his picks. So that being said, the picks are in.
It's not the draft.
We're gonna do this again.
Yeah.
Again.
It's not the draft. You won't let me have any fun.
No. We'll have fun later. As I
Come
said.
on, Brandon. It's time for your line.
If you're gonna be dumb, you should practice that.
That works too. 0 fun, sir. All right, this just got super random. I am so sorry about that. Actually, I'm not. You're here for it. Let's jump into some picks here. Hopefully, I don't screw this one up. Giants at the Cowboys. And I am taking the Dallas Cowboys because you got 2 teams with backup quarterbacks in. Neither team has a running game. Defenses are in shambles. The teams are just atrocious this year. It's going to screw the Cowboys out of a better pick when they win, so they're going to win. And, when it's the battle of 2 bad teams, I think the Cowboys are still a little better than the Giants, even with Cooper Rush at quarterback.
I have a question.
Definitely defensive wise.
And especially with the defense.
I have a question.
What?
happened to Dak?
He's out for the season. He got injured.
Of course he did.
But
Same thing that happened to Aaron Rodgers last year.
Oh right, that was like 4 snaps. And-
Actually, it was the 5th.
And at least he's doing. At least he's doing better than Dak this year.
That's because Dak's hurt this year. Everybody did better. Zach Wilson did better than Aaron Rodgers in New York.
No, he did.
Oh, he did. He actually won games.
Yeah, but Zach Wilson sucks.
You want to look up statistics? He's better than Aaron Rodgers in New York.
That's just in New York.
That's the only place Zach Wilson's played, for one.
Yeah, I know.
And you're a Jets fan,
Yeah, I know.
so you should only cue on your team.
Yeah, I
So
know.
you can't say Zach Wilson sucks and then praise Aaron Rodgers.
They both suck.
That's better.
Aaron Rodgers is
but I completely agree with you, Chuck. I'm gonna pick the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think Trayvon Diggs could potentially come out with an interception here. He gets that interception. Maybe the offense is able to capitalize. Either way it goes, I think you're looking at a very low-scoring game. Neither team's really going to punch too many things in the end zone. I think you might have 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns in the game as a whole.
A lot of field goals.
Yeah, I think you're realistically looking at probably 4 or 5 field goals in this game.
Dad picked the Cowboys, but I'm gonna swing the other way. I'm gonna pick the Giants.
You like the Giants here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, you got to tell us why.
The reason why is that the Cowboys haven't been really been.
So you think they're gonna piss this one away too?
Yeah, they've been pissing games away.
They have.
Like they've been coming up close, and then they've been just shitting the.
Close. They've been getting
blown out by 40.
Well, I mean, if you look at the Falcons game, they were close, in the second and first quarter.
Okay, now let's talk into the game.
They just fell off.
What was the final score?
Now, also, tell me who's the quarterback for the Falcons?
Kirk O'Chains.
Okay, who's the quarterback for the Giants?
I don't know.
Nobody does.
Zanny's. No, that's Patriots. I don't know.
Because Danny Dimes is gone.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Like when you break everything down, you're looking at a quarterback that hasn't played this season versus Cooper Rush, who's played multiple games.
Yeah.
I think that plays a role. I think Dexter Lawrence he's going to wreak havoc in the backfield. I'll definitely agree there.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think the secondary in Dallas is going to be fantastic this game because they're playing nobody. Now, if the Giants can figure out how to run the ball, Dallas is screwed.
Yeah.
Because Dallas' run defense is absolutely abysmal.
Just like Ohio State's.
That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Ohio State's run defense?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean this year?
No, last year.
Yeah, it's not last year anymore, bud.
Oh, yeah, Ohio State's run defense is kind of good.
There you go. It's kind of gotten a lot better. My goodness. All right, Dolphins Packers.
I feel like this game will be very tight, in my opinion. But I'm gonna go Dolphins.
Dad went Dolphins.
I don't like this game. We're all taking the Dolphins. I think the big thing here is Jordan Love's been making mistakes this year. I think this comes down to, does Tua get another concussion? Or does Jordan Love take the pressure and fail?
Yeah, I think so.
My money's more on Jordan Love taking the pressure and failing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tua doesn't know how to slide, so
You're right, but he hasn't been running. He didn't run at all last week.
good job. You're learning.
Yeah. Then we got Raiders Chiefs. Everybody's taking the Chiefs, right? Like, let's just be realistic.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna bet on the Chiefs.
but I want to take the Raiders.
You're not going to bet on the Chiefs?
I'm not gonna bet against them. I'm sorry.
That's better.
I don't like the Chiefs. I don't want the Chiefs to win.
Nobody wants the Chiefs to win, but they're going to.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They're gonna win all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, they are. No, they aren't.
Yeah.
The Jets are going to stop them. The Jets are going to make it to the playoffs.
Oh, are you serious right now?
I'm serious.
The New York Jets, the 3-8 New York Jets are going to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The Jets to have the same record as the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
The same record as the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have you come on show
Mm-hmm.
and eat the crow when they get mathematically eliminated from playoff contention.
All right.
Okay, because they're not even going to come close to winning their division.
No, they're not.
Yeah, because the Bills would have to lose out.
Yeah.
Like literally, the second the Jets lose or the Bills win, they're mathematically eliminated from their own division.
Yeah, and we're going to lose next game, whatever team we have.
But they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
With 9 losses.
Yeah. Just let me dream. Let me dream.
I'm going to need you to turn Madden off afterwards.
Hey, I do it all the time.
All right, I got a question for you. More on a more realistic note. Do you think the Lions can win out?
Maybe.
I'd have to see their schedule.
All right, so they got the Colts. They got the Bears, Packers, Bills, Bears, Niners, Vikings, and that's Niners late season.
I'm gonna say no. I see at least 1, 2, maybe 3 losses at the most. Maybe. I definitely see the Bills at least one loss.
I think Josh Allen's takes them. I think the Niners will get their stuff together before the end of December.
They just need to get healthy.
Week 17. They do need to get healthy, but I think with CMC back, CMC should be back, right?
Yeah, he's been back for a little.
I think so.
I think for the most part they are healthy. They overpaid Ayuk.
Wait, what is
that's proven to be a thing?
What is the 49ers record?
Bad.
It's not good.
It's definitely bad. Let's
they're last in their division.
Yeah, they're 5-5, bro.
That's worse than they did last year.
That division's a real toss up, the NFC West.
How is the Cardinals the worst team of last year? Well, almost the worst team of last year.
It's not
pretty simple, bud. The worst team from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Won their division, won a playoff game, and now they're leading their division by 2 games and has no signs of truly slowing up.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to lead our division.
No.
The only team in it is the Texans.
Yeah. The Texans actually held their own against the Lions.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did.
A blown call. They lost them. It's the only reason they lost that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Something needs to be done here. And I don't know what the right answer is. Something needs to be done about these refs. Like, I think one of the biggest things is I know people that they quit watching football because of refs.
Dang.
Like the NFL has lost fans because of the referees.
I completely get it though.
Yeah. I honestly, I stopped watching the NFL. But I'm still a fan of the Jets. I just don't
I
watch it
can't.
that much.
I can't stop watching football though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been doing it forever.
I can't stop watching the NFL. I sit there and I watch all 60 minutes of my Cowboys getting their ass handed to them every week.
You slurred.
It's but.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. I'm
It's
joking.
just an
I'm talking about a donkey.
Yeah.
I know.
They are the Cowboys.
So they are donkeys.
I thought you were
No,
talking.
they're just not mean. They don't ride horses. They ride donkeys.
I thought you were talking about
I
the
don't know.
Jets when you said donkeys.
Hey, at least we're not the Jaguars.
You know, he's got a point there.
I mean, you're under the Tennessee Titans. 1999.
I knew he was going to bring that up for absolutely no reason at all.
I know.
You weren't a Jets fan last year, so I can't even give you a
Yeah, I
hard time
was.
about that.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, 2 years ago, my bad. You were a Niners fan, and then before that, you were a Bills fan, and before that, you were a Cowboys fan.
I was
Before
never
that,
a
you were.
Bills fan. I was never a Bills
I
fan.
can never keep track of what team you like.
I was never a
It's the
49ers.
point I'm getting at. Yeah, you were, dude, for real.
No, I'm not. I wasn't.
I know you're not for real
I'm for real.
because it was Nick Bosa this and Nick Bosa that.
Yeah, because I like Bozo.
Yeah, and you liked the Bengals at one point.
No, I
You're
didn't.
outrageous.
No, I didn't. I
All right,
never.
name the 5 teams you've liked.
Browns, Steelers, Jets. Like,
No, you were a Cowboys fan at one point,
oh yeah, Cowboys. Yeah.
and you were a Niners fan at one point.
No.
You're lying.
I'm
You just have a terrible memory.
Yeah, you're right. I do.
Yeah, so don't try to tell me I'm wrong. I know you were because we had arguments about it.
Yeah.
Because the year prior, you were a Steelers fan.
I was a Steelers fan for a long time.
That's why I was so confused.
I could have easily been like, oh, I'm a Chiefs fan.
I just need.
After, because I never really paid attention to the NFL. I could have just went straight to the top.
You could have.
But I'm like, what's the fun in that?
Yeah. We like to start from the bottom. Now we hear.
I mean, you can't call me a fence rider.
Nope.
Well,
I can call him that.
I mean, isn't all our teams at the bottom?
Right, currently, yes.
Well, except mine. Mine's third.
But
At least,
what are you talking about?
at least, and I'm not trying to talk shit about
right.
your team, Chuck.
First and foremost, let's talk about it.
Oh. No, man. No.
Cowboys are in third in their division too.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to talk shit about your team, Chuck.
Yeah.
The Jaguars have been down here for the longest
Forever.
time.
And the
But
Cowboys have been like
up here, and then
it hits the playoffs and they're here. And this year, they're just here.
yeah, I wonder.
The playoff Cowboys are turning into the regular season Cowboys. And no, it's the opposite of that. The regular season Cowboys are turning into the playoff Cowboys, and I don't like it.
How does it feel
Horrible.
to be a Jags fan?
Dude, it feels like I'm getting my heart ripped out of my chest each and every week. Now, mind you, I was there for the 4-12 year too.
Yeah. Didn't you guys lose in the playoffs? No.
We didn't make the playoffs that year.
What year was that? I don't remember. I don't ever remember you guys going 4 and whatever.
Wait,
it's been a minute.
You said 4-12. I thought you said 12-4.
I was there for that too. There was quite a few of those. Let me see. I will find out. You guys keep talking about stuff.
Heisman.
Heisman.
Yeah.
What I want or who I think's gonna win it?
What you want and who do you think's gonna win?
Ashton Genty. Who I think's gonna win it is Travis
Hmm.
Hunter
Why is that?
because they they really love a guy that can play both sides of the ball.
So you're telling they're glazing?
Bro,
What does that mean? What is glazing?
don't even tell. Don't even say
I'm
it.
not gonna explain it.
It's
No.
because you shouldn't have said it in the first place.
Well, I don't know what it means. So
It's basically
favoritism.
Yeah, favoritism.
yeah, sure. Let's go
Favoritism.
with that.
Um, yes. Well, no. I just don't like the way they say that he's one of the only people that's played both sides of the ball when that's very inaccurate. Tris Gamble did it, Desmond Howard did it, Charles Woodson did it, and so on and so forth. Hell, people back in the 1950s played both sides of the ball regularly.
And didn't he state that he was the only person that did it?
Yes.
And I don't know how he's not. Still don't know how he's under. Uh, why did I forget
Like
his name?
like when he says if I played one side of the ball,
2015.
okay.
Oh, that's really bad. Not better than the 2006 Browns.
Don't make me bring the
Wait,
Jets up here.
2006?
Don't make me do
That
it.
was 2016. It wasn't that long ago.
Oh no, it was 2016. My fault. 2016.
Well, no, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it ain't good.
Anyways, what was I saying?
Something about
Would you like
he
that?
played one side of the ball.
2018, the Jets were 4-12, or 4-13 in 2021,
That's when we get tackles.
or 4-12 in 2014. It's not
Hey,
bad. Hey,
hey,
you had Zach Wilson last year.
hey. We look at 1-5.
1-15 in 1996. Oh my goodness! You don't get to talk about that, okay? You just don't.
Have the Jags ever went winless?
No,
I don't think so.
I got to spell it right for one.
So yeah, I think Ashton Jennings should be the top of it because Travis Hunter lost against an unranked Kansas team.
Yeah, that's facts.
So I don't know how that's possible that he's still up there.
It's supposed to go to the person that is.
2020.
Did we went winless in 2020?
No,
No,
you won in
Oh.
15 in
1
2020.
and 15. Although I still like to look down here, and when you guys first started, first year in the NFL, 4-12, second 9-7, third and fourth, both 11-5, then 14-2, and then forgot how to play football for 5 years, and then remembered, and then didn't, and then did, and then forgot how to play football for like a decade, and then remembered, and then forgot again. It's wild that the Jaguars just have one season where they just pop off, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I remember who
Yeah,
I am."
didn't last year they went to like the s- semi or something like that playoffs?
What, last year?
Yeah, last year.
No, we
And
came a game. We lost one of our games at the end, and then the Texans took it over.
oh no, that was
Yeah,
2 years ago. My fault.
2 years ago they won their division.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was a proud day for me.
First and many.
Bad.
It was a proud day. Felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the wow, this is so bad, dude. Just looking at this.
Oh,
That blowout, that 62-7 blowout of the Dolphins in 99 is unreal. It really is. I've like
wait, where do you see that at?
62-7. That was Dan Marino's last game.
Oh, what the flip?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
You guys sucked really bad.
Who did?
These are the playoffs. What do you Here's your box score.
Who sucked really bad?
I don't know.
Dan Marino
you were
throwing
trying to
2
say us,
picks,
weren't you?
Oh, wait,
fumbling it twice.
wait,
My
wait. Who
goodness.
won that game? The Jags.
Jags.
Oh,
We won 62
oh,
to
I
7.
thought the Dolphins won 62-7.
No, not that year. That was right before we met the Titans
And lost
and
for the third
lost.
time.
3 in a row.
And you had 2 quarterbacks playing that game because you were blowing them out so much. You just said,
And
okay,
both of them had over
Mark,
100
come
yards.
out.
Both of them have over 100 yards.
Yeah, 100 yards when we're talking about the quarterback position ain't shit.
Yeah.
Not back then.
Just to be clear. Though Fred Taylor went over 100 yards, 18 carries, 135 yards, and a tutty. But that's with a 90-yard carry. So it's like not that impressive.
That was still a different era back then.
Yeah.
So 100 yards was probably a
Oh,
lot.
that's fair. I mean, they did run the ball three different backs.
Yeah.
It was that old era. Smash mouth.
Yep.
Yeah. But Travis Hunter's going to win the Heisman. Accept it. Deal with it. It is what it is.
No.
We don't want to.
I want to cry about it.
That's fine. You can cry, but that's not going to solve anything. Need a safe space?
Yeah.
What about you?
What?
Who do you want to win it and who do you think's going to win it?
Travis Hunter's going to win it.
Who do you want?
Ashton Genty.
Yeah. Doesn't everyone?
But Ashton Genty doesn't have the hype around him anymore. I mean, realistically, when you look at everything, he did kind of fall off from where he was headed. But so is Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, to me, he's a volume guy. He's the only real receiver they got on that team.
Yeah. He's only
getting all the hype because he's playing both sides of the ball. I mean, it is impressive talent what he's doing, but it's not like he's phenomenal at any one thing.
Yeah.
He's Taysom Hill, but he plays both sides.
Yeah.
He's the only good person on that team.
I think Shador's pretty good. I don't
Well,
think he's as good as they're hyping him, but
Yeah.
he is good.
He's not going first overall.
I just think if you're the Heisman, you should win games.
Yeah.
Yeah, not lose.
Especially to the
Dylan
unranked team.
Gabriel hasn't lost a game.
No, he hasn't.
But if you took him off that team and you put someone who at least had a good arm and good accuracy, they still win.
Yeah. It's because he has good wide receivers.
If you take Ashton Genty off of Boise, they lose a lot.
Oh, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even know if they might win one.
Like they
Maybe
lose
two.
a lot. They lose to Nevada easy.
Well, Ashton Jennings might go to the draft this year, so
Might.
He's a senior.
no, he's a junior.
He's a junior, but he's not sticking around.
Yeah.
Why would he?
I don't know. Don't another Heisman.
Another. He hasn't won one.
Well, if he wins this one.
He's not going to.
He's not.
Oh, damn it.
Like, just realistically, he is overshadowed in a large way by Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball and Deion Sanders being the head coach.
Yeah.
Now, Deion Sanders did say one thing. He's like, you can hate me all you want. This is the players. This is the kids' time to shine. Don't take it out on the kids. We're not. We're just simply not jumping on the hype train.
Nope.
He's playing both sides of the ball. It's not going to translate well in the NFL.
Nope.
He's not you. Like Deion was that guy. Deion could play both positions at a super high level. Deion's generational talent that is unheard of.
Speaking of Colorado, if they can't make the playoffs this year with all the talent they have, how are they going to win it? How are they going to go even make the playoffs?
Well, here's my thing. It's wild to me because Deion says if he's recruiting a freshman now, it's because he wants him to start right away. Like he's only recruiting people he wants to play now, right? So that's why he's stuck on this weird transfer portal thing where it's all got to be from the transfer portal, which, mind you, doesn't even now it's not a winning recipe. The big thing that he's not taking into consideration, and some of these other teams aren't taking into consideration, is when you play with a guy for longer than a year, you get on the same page. You're on the same wavelength. When I look right, you go left. because that's where I want you to be, and I know you're going to be there, and I'm going to throw it there. You can't do that with a guy that just met this kid.
Yeah.
That's why Shador and Travis Hunter have such a great connection. They played with each other basically their entire lives.
Yep.
Without that, like it's the Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelsey, it's the Tom Brady, Gronk, it's the it's that stuff. It's the Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. It's those connections that matter. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. Those connections that you've played with this guy for so long, you know he's going to be in this spot,
Yeah, Jalen
even though that's not his route, and you can hit it.
Jalen Daniels and Neal at
Yeah.
Kansas.
Yeah. When you play with a guy for longer than, just one season, you can develop that cohesion. And without that, you're not going to win a playoff.
Yeah.
You need cohesion to beat the best of the best. If you can't have cohesion and you're just going to go through the transfer portal, you're going to lose to a basketball school like Kansas.
Jeez.
Although I do find it funny that Kansas they beat a big decently high ranked Colorado team to become bowl eligible.
An overrated Colorado team.
But yeah, but
Or
Kansas wasn't even bowl eligible. They were 5-5 going into this week.
or is
Now
Kansas
they
just
are.
that good against ranked teams because 3 weeks in a row now they've beaten a ranked opponent.
Yeah.
And they're the first team to ever do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's just showing that the rankings are faulty. The rankings are bad.
Yeah, they are. How is Georgia still up there and they've already lost two?
Well, Georgia's another story. They're running a gauntlet.
What do you mean by a gauntlet?
Have you looked at their schedule at all?
No.
They're running a gauntlet.
Georgia is a very strong team, and it'd be hard to keep them out.
Yeah. So first and foremost, I mean, you look week 1 they had Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Clemson 17 now. They had Alabama, who's number 7. They've played, let's see, Texas. They played Florida, Ole Miss, Tennessee.
Yeah.
They've ran the gauntlet.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're talking the top of the SEC, right? Georgia's played them this year.
Yeah.
And they've
So it's hard when they only have 2 losses. They also have some high wins. They beat Tennessee. They beat Texas.
although
I mean, they got big with, and Texas was number 1 when they lost to Georgia.
yeah, that Alabama one looks bad though.
That Bama one looks really bad right now.
Same
I
as the
know.
Old Miss.
And the
Yeah.
Ole Miss one looks bad.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, when you're looking at, you see these, and that Clemson one looks a lot better than we thought it was going to look.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at that schedule, they're going through it, dude. Like you can't hate on it. It's
Yeah.
like when you look at the Big Ten, who's running the gauntlet this year? It's Ohio State.
Yep.
Because Penn State has played one good opponent.
Us.
Indiana's played one good opponent.
And
That's us.
Oregon's played one
What?
good opponent.
That's us.
And Ohio State's played all 3 of them.
Yep.
I mean, when you look at everything and you break that stuff down, and then I mean, if we want to stick to the SEC, Georgia is really the only true team that's ran that gauntlet. They're going through it. That's how you can keep them in, because when you're playing the hardest schedule in college football, like Georgia and Ohio State, it's hard to say no.
Yeah.
I can't believe there's one game left in the regular season though.
I know, right?
I
Yeah,
felt
it's
like we
like
just started.
It's against Michigan.
Who?
Michigan.
It's TTUN. Get it right.
I mean, TTUN.
That team up north.
I look forward to this week every year. This is my holiday.
It's a national holiday.
No, that's Thanksgiving, guys.
Well, it's not on Thanksgiving.
You're right. It's 2 days later. It's still Thanksgiving, guys.
It's a national.
Give Thanksgiving its time. You can have the 2 days after, and then we can switch over to Christmas.
It's a national
Oh
holiday.
no, I'm not talking about Christmas.
I know, I'm saying give Thanksgiving its time. You can have the next 2 days. That's fine. And then let's go into Christmas after that.
This is my Christmas.
Jingle bells.
This is my 4th of July. This is my New Year's Eve.
This is your everything.
This is my bar mitzvah.
You've been depressed for the last 3 years, haven't you?
Yes.
It's our time to shine.
I mean, it's going to be hard not to. Michigan just became
Yeah.
bowl eligible last week, though they did just beat the brakes off of Northwestern.
Yep.
Did they finally find their identity to gear up for Ohio State?
No,
I think it's too late.
way too late. They're probably just going to switch quarterbacks still.
I would have taken the red shirt off of Davis a long time ago.
Had he played the 4 games this year?
No,
Put him in. You can leave his red shirt on and start him.
I would this game.
Why not?
What do you got to lose?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not
Literally nothing.
You're bowl eligible now.
Yeah, you're bowl eligible. You got nothing. There's nothing to lose. They can't make the playoff. They're so far out of it. They're not ranked. They've lost 5 games.
I would do whatever it took. Trick plays, whatever it took.
Pull out all the stops.
Yep.
And that's the scary part because Ohio State has everything to lose.
Everything to lose, they have nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
This is the scariest teams ever.
Yep.
Like Jacksonville,
Auburn.
Auburn. You saw it last night.
Uh-huh.
Nothing to lose.
I'll tell you, last night, Saturday, was
It was crazy.
absolutely insane. I mean, we're going to see some wild shakeups in conferences.
I love it. I love college football. I love it.
Yeehaw.
I hate the super conference, though.
What?
Super conferences are bad for
SEC?
college football. SEC, Big Ten.
You're calling us a powerhouse?
Super conference?
A super conference? We're a super conference?
Yeah, the Big 18.
Yeah, I feel like some of those schools need to move to like the Pac-12.
They came here from the Pac-12, bud.
Yeah.
Well, not the
Do
team.
you want them to go back? They just got here.
No, not the teams that came here. Like see Maryland.
You're like, I don't want Rutgers, Maryland, Nebraska, or Wisconsin in the Big Ten anymore.
But
The Big Ten's built around the Midwest, sir.
Nebraska came from the Big 12.
I said Maryland.
I know. I said
He said Nebraska.
I know. I said it. And I said the Big Ten's built around the Midwest.
Yeah.
If you're a Midwest school, Big Ten's where you play. If you're a Southern school, you play in the SEC. That's how this works.
That's
So
how the divisions went.
so
They
then
used to.
so then how's Oregon, UCLA, Washington, and USC all in the Big Ten when they're
They just came here all the way across the whole map. They just came here to make it a super conference.
More recognition.
You're
more money.
not going to get rid of Midwest schools from the Big Ten, is what I'm getting at.
why not at Kentucky? Or not, I mean, why not at Kentucky and Tennessee?
Here's the reason.
Yeah, they
It's-
should have.
They
But
came.
end of the day, those are also Southern.
They came there because
Southern
it'll bring in more money for the Big Ten.
And at the end of the day, like you're not getting rid of Nebraska, Wisconsin. You're not getting rid of these
Bigger.
big schools that are true Midwest and bringing in California teams. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's not how any of this works.
So you're not going to get rid of Oregon. They practically sell themselves.
Yeah. It's
It
those
brings in
jerseys,
a
bro.
lot of money for the Big Ten
Yeah. And Oregon's going to win a national championship in the next 3 years.
at some point.
If not this year, it's going to be in the next 3 years. It's going to happen, and that's going to bring a national championship to the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want them to go anywhere.
No.
USC and UCLA are going to regroup and rebuild. They're going to figure. They just came in and they learned what Big Ten football looks like.
Yeah.
They're going to recoup and they're going to be okay. I mean, when you got in Washington lost everything after that national championship appearance. Everything.
Teams like sneaky Iowa, if they could just find people on offense that
They
can
can
make
learn how to do
plays.
anything on offense. That defense is stout.
Yeah,
Iowa's always been stout on D.
Even Penn State, I don't know what they're missing. They got Abdul Carter on defense.
Penn State's Penn State it's the Jacksonville of college football. And I say this because they find something and they pop off, and then they figure out how to play football for a few years.
Yeah.
Can we say Michigan State?
Michigan
Same
State
thing.
really fell off.
They pop off and then forget how to play football.
Yeah.
It's wild to me. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to bring up there, sir?
No.
All right, send us out.
Me? You want me?
He asked you.
All right.
You're the guest.
Thank you for watching our short.
Come on.
Hey guys, thank you for watching our short little rendition and additive to our podcast, which is Garage Sports Ohio. We had to get on here and fix some things. Apologize for that, but at least we were able to do it. We wanted to keep it fully transparent and put our picks out there so that there's no way that anybody can call us out for cheating,
Yeah.
especially not this guy. He'll call me out if I win when I win.
You would also call him out.
I'll just call you out at all.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're a cheater.
I cheat on my wife, not on my picks.
Hey. Did we say happy Thanksgiving?
Sure. Have a great Thanksgiving, y'all, and we'll see you again next week.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.